Haven't done a video in a while. Been pretty busy. Work and some traveling. Let's see, we did a couple trips to Arizona since I talked to you guys last. I guess really the big news is we are switching from a travel trailer to a Grand Design Reflection fifth wheel. So pretty excited about that. We're going to pick it up this weekend. The travel trailer did great. We did really purchase it from a family member, and it basically got to a point where we really just we always wanted a fifth wheel, and we're at a point where the travel trailer prices that came up enough, we were basically able to trade it in. So that's what's happening now. I guess it's going to become kind of a fifth wheel channel. The travel trailer has done great. As far as some of the questions about the truck being able to tow it towed fine for us. Now, I don't tow that fast. I tow 65, usually in the slow lane. I don't push it, but to me the truck always seemed to have plenty of power when it was towing it. So with the fifth wheel, I'm hoping for even better performance. It's a 32-foot fifth wheel. Again, I'll put on the screen here exact model number. But again, we're picking that up this weekend. I will include possibly the walkthrough video if they're cool with it. I know I'm going to be running the video, but I'm not sure if they want it on YouTube or not. But anyhow, we're excited about that. Other than that, not a ton has been happening. I guess really the biggest challenge we had lately was really just getting everything out of the old RV. It's like, if you guys watch some of the other videos, we have it in storage, and so it's a challenge running over to storage, doing what we got to do. But long story short, we got everything out now. We think we have it all cleaned up, tanks all empty, ready to trade in basically this weekend. So what I'm trying to do now, and please leave some comments below, is now kind of reorganize going into this Grand Design, which has a lot more storage. I'm really thankful about. So I'm trying to, reorganize a bit, take this opportunity to get everything where it's supposed to be in the right bins. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos myself. Thank you for all the creators out there willing to share their information so freely. Hopefully that's, what you're able to get gleaned from this channel too. But there's many others that do a really good job as far as, they break down maybe an individual video for each item they may be working on or talking about or demonstrating. This channel would kind of lump them into one. I just don't have the time to go through and make individual videos. So when I have something to talk about, and that's why there was some delay, we were traveling and deciding what to do. But then I'll make a video, and sometimes it includes, 3 or 4 items. There's a few things I want to get, maybe another elbow, a new water hose, things like that. But I'll maybe do a separate video on items. This video is really just kind of more of an update to everybody. Let everybody know what's going on. Same truck, Ram 2500 HD. 2019, so I'm sure it will do fine with the fifth wheel. It did fine with the big travel trailer. It's about the same weight wise. So anyhow, I will keep everyone posted once we get the new trailer. And some of the challenges I've seen already, really up to the point of being able to trade it in. And maybe this will help someone, because nowadays I think dealerships have a little more leeway. If you've been in a travel trailer and you want to upgrade too, this might be your time, because there's a supply and demand going on. Evidently manufacturers aren't creating them fast enough, so the used market goes up essentially. So get a hold of a good dealer. This dealer we've used before many years. Got a hold of their internet person. She's been great. We really didn't expect the trade to come back as high as it did. And anyhow, so we are very excited about it. Just right timing. We went out and looked. We had a pretty good idea just from looking online and talking about different fifth wheels, what to get. I think that's a really important thing to do. I know a lot of people do that anyways, but just go through and the website, collect your information. YouTube's great too, because there's a lot of walkthroughs. We found, again, I'll put the model number on the screen here, but we found a lot of walkthroughs just from different dealerships. They were just demonstrating, the trailer and, and photos and whatnot. So I just want to try to say there's a fair amount of research you can do for ever going in the lot. That really helps narrow things down. And we happen to get this one on sale. It's right at the right price. They put them all on sale, to be honest. But this is right at, our budget. We have a budget. We're not, we can't go out and get a monster behemoth fifth wheel, which we really didn't want to do anyways. We're comfortable with the butt. I think the travel trailer is 37 feet from, bumper to tip of the trailer type thing. And this one's going to be roughly about the same. It'll be, I think comes in at 33, something like that. But it's pretty decent floor plan. And the main thing we were after, which is really kind of funny, we actually were after a master bed. It was like kind of a sticking point, because the trailer, I don't even think it was a full-size queen, an Eclipse Stellar. I mean, someone comment below. They're great trailers, but the beds are small. The bedroom's kind of crammed in there, to be honest. I mean, they're meant for toy hauling and, going out to the desert and off-roading, which we never do. We kind of helped the family member out, and it helped us out at the same time. We needed an RV, but they were really designed for that, and we didn't utilize it that way. I think they may nowadays, I don't know, they may have changed some of their thinking along those lines too, but it's really curtailed to getting the toy in there and being heavy duty, to handle some of the off-road you may do in it. So again, the master bed was the big one. And then, we weren't, the Stellar had a island kitchen, which was cool. That's one thing they did put emphasis on. But the wife really didn't want that. I mean, the one we're getting, and again, I'll post some pictures here of it, has a really good size kitchen counter area, and we're figuring we can just put like an island in there if we need a chopping station or something like that. So plenty of cabin counter space versus kind of trying to do the island thing and then chop everything else up. So I don't know. It's really just the two of us traveling anymore. We were considering, should we have a bunkhouse if someone comes along. We didn't worry about that so much. There's an area on the new one where somebody could sleep. So overall, I think we're happy with the decision. I'll make another video when we get it. I hope don't lose any travel trailer people. I hope they kind of come along. I mean, maybe in the future you'll have one. It'll help you too. But, a lot of this stuff's the same, basically, other than, the hitch setups and whatnot. That's where it definitely does differ. But, I mean, as far as water, sewer, everything inside, electrical, it's all basically the same. So the new one will not have solar, but it's solar capable. And I know I'll miss that, because it was nice having that solar up there and then trickling down the batteries. So I have to make sure and disconnect totally. Things like that. I think eventually maybe I'll at least get a solar panel I can shift around outside, and point it at the sun, especially if I'm under some trees, and make sure and get a decent length on it. Something like that. I don't know. Still thinking that one through. If you guys saw my other videos, they had an AGM battery on it, and the travel trailer did. So the new one, obviously, you know, getting the battery that it comes with, I didn't feel like swapping things out. So I'll probably upgrade that. A couple other things I'll have to upgrade, which that's how it goes, you know, when you're shifting things around. But again, looking forward to it. Thanks for everybody who's subscribed and hang in there so far. I know these have been few and far between, but we'll definitely keep them coming. Like, comment, subscribe. It's all appreciated. And, if something you want to see, maybe on the new fifth wheel, a video about it. One thing I am looking for is, and I've been doing a ton of research, and is a decent Wi-Fi setup, when traveling without spending a fortune. So I've done a ton of research. I'll put some links here. I'll put a picture of stuff I'm looking at. Maybe someone can put a comment of their setup and how they like it. We're on Verizon, and typically when we travel, I just turn the phone into a hotspot, which isn't great because we can't really stream videos, things of that nature. So I've heard about some people going with a separate device and then using an antenna for it, almost like hanging an antenna off a jetpack. I know there's some Netgear devices. So doing research, again, don't want to spend a ton of money. The other part is satellite dish, which I've done videos on too. I'm going to have to, the old one had a King. The new one is going to have a line guard, but I don't think it's satellite. I think it's just going to be AM, FM antenna. I'll find out Saturday, so I'll let you guys know. But I'm thinking about a King mobile unit, just kind of put it outside the trailer type thing, or put it on the roof, just not necessarily mounting it permanently on the roof, that type of thing. So again, we have DirecTV, so I want to do something. I'll probably get that right away. Got a kind of budget for everything. I know that one's pretty pricey. It's about $500. So anybody that has DirecTV, I know WineGuard will do it, and there's some other, not a ton of options like Dish might have, but so there's a whole plethora of things I'm kind of going through, and I'm sure others have too, as far as deciding what to get, when to get, reorganizing, trailer into a fifth wheel, that type of thing. Learning about the new hitch setup for the fifth wheel, that type of thing. So, there's a fair amount to navigate. I'm going to redo my checklists. I really kind of want to start sticking with checklists more, which we've tried to do in the past. We did memorize them, but I've seen some videos lately where people have done very thorough checklists and absolutely do stick to them, and I think that's important as well. So again, any comments, please leave below, and I will probably post another video shortly after Saturday just to give you guys an update, or as soon as I can. And I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. Hey guys, just wanted to do this quick video on the No-Code Genius Boost. Picked this up not too long ago. Fortunately, haven't had to use it yet, but it's ready if needed. This kind of replaces the old jumper cables that most of us 50-plussers used for years. In the last couple of years, these came about, and they're really great. They save a lot of space. They're probably safer overall, and super convenient, because it's more than just a booster. It's got a light on it and USB charger, so it's kind of a safety device too in that regard. Something you could throw in a bug out bag, that type of thing. Anyhow, so this is the No-Code Genius Boost GB40 for 12 volt. They may make one for different types of batteries, but basically turn it on here. Tells you how much charge you have. Obviously, if it's low, you would hook up the USB over here, standard USB for the car, and charge it. That's actually, there's two of them. One's to charge and one's to get charged there. Actually pretty simple to use. You just connect your clamps here to this side. Clamps right in on that side. And once you, provided you don't have a yellow error here. Now if you hook, the old days you hook the clamps up, it was a bad thing, backwards. I mean, if you hook them up, you know, red to black or something, bad things happen. But this, if you do that, no worries. It'll give you an error right here and just let you know, hey, your batteries are reversed, essentially. So yeah, it's pretty handy, it's pretty safe. You know, most people can obviously handle operating something like that, even if maybe you've never jump started. It comes with pretty clear instructions as well. Matter of fact, I'll link up the video down in this description. Now, you can do a manual override on these, and that's right here. And that's where you would actually, if there's certain safety mechanisms that you know, this boost has built in that says, you know, if things aren't looking quite right, but if you, in your mind, you know they're all hooked up right, and for whatever reason, you know, the boost here, its internal safety mechanisms aren't allowing for essentially you to try and give it a jump start, you can hit that manual override, and that's right there, and that'll allow you to essentially shut off the internal safety mechanisms of the boost and allow you to go ahead and try and start the car. Now, is that recommended? Probably not, but it's a nice feature that they include. Nice to know it's there. Hopefully you'll never need it. Again, it's got a light on it, so it's pretty bright. I mean, shoot, look at that. Just see there, nice LED light. And again, you can charge your cell phone off it. So it's like a, you know, a lot of people, they'll carry around extra batteries just in case for their phones, you know, and maybe in the car or whatever you got going on. But, you know, obviously keep this in the car, but this could also serve, you know, so say you lost total power and you had to, you know, have something, at least charge your phone for emergency type situation. So again, it's the NOCO Genius Boost. Fortunate enough not to have to use it yet. Knock on wood. But it's there if needed. And again, it takes kind of the place of the old jumper cables that many of us used for many years, which you needed another car around too to get the jump, and it knocks that out too, which was always a big, you know, a biggie. There's not always a second car around, so this is kind of like your second car and your boost and your cables all wrapped into one. So highly recommend it. I'll link it up down below. We'll try and keep these going with some of the gear that purchased, you know, just for safety reasons and recovery reasons, towing reasons, things of that nature. So everybody have a great day.